Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my first fall video of this year. I am so excited. If you know me, you know how much I love fall, and so just the idea that we're in fall now, and yes, it's still 85 degrees outside in Florida, but I don't care. It's the mindset that matters. It's the I'm so happy. I'm so excited for the fall. So with that being said, we need to pick our September TBR because today is August 28th and we need to know what we're going to be reading in September. And so I've seen these videos online forever and I just think they're so much fun. So I made my own little TBR jar. I just got this jar from Michael's the other day. So we have 30 prompts in here. Some that I made up on my own, and then most of them I saw on TikTok and other YouTube videos. So we're gonna be picking probably 6 prompts to choose from because I feel like 6 is like a safe number of books to choose from. And of course we have our TBR. I have, I think, 38 books on my physical TBR at the moment. I counted yesterday, but I could be wrong. It's somewhere around 38. So we have a lot of books to choose from. And like how I have it organized right now, like this is like mainly like my romance, and then it goes into like general fiction, and then down here it's like we continue with the fiction, and then we go into historical fiction, and then thrillers, fantasy, and then down here are like my series, books that belong in series. So we have a lot to choose from. So I'm gonna stop talking and let's pick our first prompt. I'm so excited. This is like so much fun. Our first prompt is a book that is less than 300 pages. Okay, I feel like this might be a little tricky because I have to look through all of these books to figure out what is less than 300 pages, and honestly I don't think there might not be any. Like that's kind of like a crazy prompt, not gonna lie. So I have 4 books on my physical TBR that are less than 300 pages. So we have Tapestry of Fortunes, The Langoliers, Nothing to See Here, and Call It What You Want. So I'm really in between these two because Call It What You Want is my favorite Taylor Swift song. So if it resembles that song or has any qualities that that song has, I feel like I'm going to love this. And I have heard really good things about this, so I'm thinking about this one, but I also love Stephen King, so I'm not sure. I think we're gonna go with Call It What You Want because it's been sitting on my TBR for a really long time. If I don't read it now, I don't know if I ever will. So we're gonna put this one on our September TBR. All right, our second prompt is continue a series. So we have to go down to our series shelf right here. So to continue, we only have 2 options actually. To continue a series, we only have 2 options. So I'm currently reading the first Magnolia Parks book, so we could go with Daisy Hates to continue that series, and then this book, like literally I've been putting off this book for so long. We have Hopeless. So I'm really in between these two because I am really enjoying the first Magnolia Parks book, so I do want to continue this. But I literally, like, this is another book that's been sitting on my TBR forever, and I don't know if I'll ever be able to finish it if I don't put it on my TBR. Okay, we're gonna go with Daisy Hates because I really just want to like read the series. Like it's really good so far and I really want to learn her story too, so we're putting that one on our TBR, and we'll get to this one eventually. All right, prompt number 3 is a book by a favorite author. Okay, so we honestly have a lot of options for this one because I have quite a few books on here by some of my favorite authors. So first of all, we have Firefly Lane by Kristen Hanna. I just read The Nightingale, so I would love to read this. But then I love Stephen King. We have Billy Summers, which honestly I really want to read this, so we'll see. Forever Interrupted by Taylor Jenkins Reid, and she is my literally #1 favorite author, so I want to get through her whole discography really bad. I keep saying discography, that's for music. What's it called? Her whole backlog, I don't know. But I really want to read all of her books. And then, oh my gosh, I love Annabelle Monaghan, but I feel like this is more summer vibes, so I feel like I'm gonna save this one. And then this one has been sitting on my TBR for like 2 years now, and I love her book, so Possibility as well. And then I loved The 7-Year Slip, so we have The Dead Romantics, and it's giving like the perfect fall vibe. So I don't know, these are all like, I want to read all of these, to be honest. This is a really difficult video to film because I just want to read all of these. Okay, so I've narrowed it down to these 3, but I'm hoping that whichever ones that I don't pick, other prompts will be able to like I'll be able to pick the other ones for. So I'm trying to like decide. I think we're gonna go with Billy Summers because I've only read one other book by these authors before, so they're not like technically a favorite author. I've just like enjoyed the one book I read by them, but I've read several of his books and I really want to get to this one, so we're gonna be picking up Billy Summers. All right, our fourth TBR prompt is random number generator picks my read. Okay, so what I did is I just searched a random number generator and I have 35 books left on here, so I put the max to be 35 and we're just gonna pick a number and then we'll count like from here to here depending on what number it says. Okay, so we're just gonna generate 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Alright, so I guess we're reading this one after all, which is good. I need to get it off my TBR. I'm just kind of sad that it's taking place, like it's taking one of the places of one of the books that I could be reading, but it's good. Okay, so now for pick number 5, a book that's 400 plus pages. So honestly, that could be a lot of books up here, so I think I'm just gonna pick one that I know I want to read and then we'll just see if it's enough pages. Okay, so we have these two options of ones I really want to read. So this one I know I'm gonna be reading for a video, so I don't know if I should just put it on my physical TBR so that it's there because I already know I'm gonna read it. But we also have Firefly Lane that I really want to read. Okay, I think we are just gonna go with this one because I really want to get into like the fall reading and this one's like perfect and I've been wanting to read this for years, so we're just gonna go with this one. It is How to Sell a Haunted House. I think it's gonna be like the perfect fall read, and I think we will end up picking 7 instead, so we have 2 more books to pick. So our 6th prompt is a book recommended from TikTok. So honestly, most of these books have been recommended by either TikTok or YouTube or something. So honestly, this one, The Dead Romantics, because I was looking up books that would be like perfect to read in the fall, and so TikTok recommended me this one, and honestly I've been seeing it in like all of those like I've been getting like a bunch of book talk videos where it's like fall book recommendations, and this one has been on all of them. So I think I'm gonna go with this one because I really want to get into like the fall reading, so I think that this one will be perfect. So we're gonna go with The Dead Romantic, but literally half of my TBR, more than half of my TBR could have been picked for that one. All right, our final, a book with a blue cover. Okay, so these are the books that have like the most blue in the cover. So we have The 5-Star Weekend and The Hotel Nantucket, but these are both such summer books, so I think I'm gonna not pick those. And then we have A Time for Mercy. I don't know much about this book and I'm not really wanting to read it right now, so are we surprised where this has left us? This is blue, right? Like I would say that's blue. That's not green. Like that's definitely blue. I mean, it definitely has green on it, but we're gonna call this a blue cover book. That was like so meant to be. We're reading this. We're reading this one too. I'm so excited. All right, you guys, we have our September TBR. So just as a little review as to what we picked, we have Call It What You Want, Daisy Hates, Billy Summers, Hopeless, How to Sell a Haunted House, and The Dead Romantics, and lastly Firefly Lane. So honestly, I think that this is a really good stack. I feel like it kind of has a little bit of like every genre, like mostly it's mostly romance, but like it also has, you know, like thriller, kind of horror. I think the How to Sell a Haunted House one is horror. Yeah, it is horror. So we have like a little bit of everything. We have some historical fiction. We have a good mix here, and I'm very excited to get to all of these books, and you'll definitely see me read most of these, if not all of them, in reading vlogs, so you'll be able to see like my actual thoughts on all of them too. So I'm very excited. I loved filming this video. This was so much fun, and I can't wait for next month now. And what I'm gonna do is, because there were like 30 in here to begin with, I'm not gonna add the other ones back to it yet until we've gone through all of the prompts. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm so excited for fall. You can get ready for so much fall content. I'm literally so I make fall my entire personality from September to November, so you could just like be prepared to be sick of me, be sick of fall on my channel. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys so soon. Bye guys.